for many, many years I've been involved in environmental conservation, and I care very deeply for the ocean and lots of other environments. And I think the fabulous thing about a job like that is that you get to see the most wonderful things in the world, and you also get to see some of the worst levels of destruction, things we have to really worry about now, like climate change and overfishing and deforestation and any number of problems. And what I've become very concerned about as a person who works a lot with communities engaged in environmental issues is despair and how overwhelming those huge global issues can feel to adults, and I guess even more of my concern lies with how they affect children. And so I've become very interested in the last 5 years or so with how we think about helping to raise resilient and hopeful children. How do we build a world where kids feel excited about the opportunities ahead of them and how they can feel the celebration of these wonderful environments at the same time as they're engaged in helping to conserve them? So the great thing about this tower is that it's been made by the kids who are here. You can see that the wood has all been hand nailed in by children who are here, and it's the same way that all of us together with the amazingly big choices we make end up creating the kind of happy planet we're all interested in living in. One of the things that I think happens a lot when you care deeply about something and you see it being lost is that you see a lot of dead ends. You say, oh, I see the loss of this large predatory species and I see no hope. And as soon as you get into a period where you see only one route, and that route is heading to a bad end, you lose the creativity that you need in order to find the kinds of solutions that might actually help take you to a very different place. And so I believe very strongly in helping kids to find creative examples, places where they've seen people do things in very unusual ways. That's why I'm hanging here on a swing in an adventure playground that's been made all from reuse materials. I'm looking over here and seeing paint that used to be on somebody's floor is now here in this playground. So being able to think creatively and seeing that each creative idea we have takes us to a multitude of choices, to me that's an extremely important part of raising hopeful, resilient children.
Let's see if I can whoa!